So today, we have Hawkeye from the MCU taking on Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Who wins? Well, let's find out. So, Legolas was a Sindarin elf who was part of the Fellowship of the Ring in the Third Age, and he was also Prince of Mirkwood. Due to being an elf, he had all the typical powers and abilities of his race, including advanced longevity, enhanced physicality, and enhanced vision, as well as some others. He has superhuman strength, as he was able to fight against, shove, and even toss Bog, who weighs over 400 pounds at least. He's durable enough to take hits from Bog and to be thrown around into walls by him as well, and keep on fighting. But by far his greatest physical quality is his speed and agility, as he was able to easily dodge point-blank arrows, shoot multi-barrels in a few seconds, and kill someone with his bow before they could even draw their bow. He's also a legendary archer, as he's able to casually hit headshots while galloping on a horse, and while sliding on his shield down some stairs, accurately fire multiple arrows at once, and even hit someone over 500 feet away and into the air. He's also a very skilled melee fighter, especially with his daggers, knives, and swords, as he was able to kill 60 to 80 enemies while being suspended upside down and moving incredibly fast. And finally, he can see something up to a mile away, which is why he has such a great shot with his bow and arrow as well. And in the other corner, we have Hawkeye. Clint Barton, also known as Hawkeye, was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and is a founding and prominent member of the Avengers. Although he doesn't have many physicality feats, I think what he has done puts him at peak human. He's strong enough to pierce Ultron bots with regular arrows, and they'll hold up Black Widow with one arm, while both of them were dangling off a cliff in Endgame. He's durable enough to still be conscious after getting hit by Quicksilver, running at him at least supersonic speeds, the massive explosion of the Avengers HQ in Endgame, and blaster fire. And he's fast enough to dodge blasts from Loki, Iron Man, and War Machine, quickly take down Scarlet Witch before she could brainwash him, and to fight against faster people like Black Panther. He was even able to casually shoot 3 arrows in 1.9 seconds with little effort, implying that he could go faster. He's also an expert acrobat. Due to his extensive training under S.H.I.E.L.D., he's an excellent combatant, being able to hold his own against Black Widow twice, temporarily fight against Black Panther, and even Loki commented on his heart while in a fight. He's even a great swordsman, being able to kill the entire Mexican cartel with just a sword, as well as his pure skill. But what he's really known for is his accuracy with his bow. He's been able to consistently hit targets during acrobatic moves, destroy a Chitauri's ship while it was flying past him at high speeds without even looking, and most impressively, destroy one of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s helicarrier's engines while flying 30,000 feet in the air despite the high winds. He also has several trick arrows, such as explosive, incendiary, grapple hook, and electrical arrows, as well as arrows that explode into smaller heat-seeking arrows. His bow can even adjust to shooting 3 arrows at once, and it can turn into a bow staff, which he is decently skilled with in combat as well. So, these are 2 of the greatest archers, possibly the 2 greatest archers in movie history. But who wins? Well, Legolas is physically superior in strength and durability, because he's superhuman due to being an elf. He's strong enough to fight against, shove all around, and even toss the 400-pound Bog with little effort. He's tough enough to take attacks from Bog, as well as being thrown around into walls by Bog, and easily keep on fighting. But honestly, it's not a big advantage, as Clint has proven he's peak human, and he's strong enough to jam arrows through Ultron bots' heads, who are bulletproof, and to temporarily hold Black Widow with one arm while both were dangling off a cliff. And he's tough enough to get right back up after a speed blitz from Quicksilver, which one speed blitz from Quicksilver destroyed a whole group of Ultron's bots. So, no, it's not a big margin at all. To be honest, speed and agility is the most important physical factor in this fight, and where these 2 are the closest. Clint has dodged bullets and blasts from Loki, Iron Man, and the Chitauri, and he's fast enough to challenge Black Panther in combat. He was a superhuman. But just like with strength and durability, I'd say Legolas has the advantage, as he's been able to perform a 20-foot plus backflip, dodge point blank arrows, and to continuously leap onto fallen stone bricks. Legolas is also the better fighter. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people undersell Clint when it comes to fighting skill, and I promise you I'm not here. He's fought on equal footing with Black Widow twice, temporarily held his own against Black Panther, even putting him in a chokehold, and he killed much of the Mexican cartel, relying solely on his fighting skill. And apparently, he had done similar things to that several times throughout the 5-year gap in Endgame. But Legolas was able to kill 60 to 80 foes while suspended upside down and moving at great speeds. Not only that, but Clint has never beaten another Avenger before, not even when he was brainwashed and trying to kill Nat. Legolas also has much more experience, as he's thousands of years old. But we all know this fight is coming down to their bows. Well, Legolas easily hit multiple headshots while riding on a horse, and while sliding on a shield down some stairs, hit long-range headshots without aiming in the dark, kill 8 enemies in 6 seconds, and even hit a 500-foot shot in less than a second. Meanwhile, Clint has consistently and quickly hit targets even during acrobatic maneuvers, hit and destroy a speeding Chitauri ship without looking, accurately shoot 3 arrows in 1.9 seconds with little effort, and most impressively, he perfectly hit the shield helicarrier engine while 30,000 feet in the air, going against the high winds. That last feat alone makes me believe Clint is a slightly better archer, just because of the precision needed to do that feat is incredible. But I believe Legolas is slightly faster when it comes to firing a bow. Clint also has a high-tech bow that can allow him to shoot 3 arrows at once and can even turn into a bow staff. He also has several trick arrows like fire, explosive, grappling hook, and electrical arrows, as well as an arrow that explodes into several smaller heat-seeking explosive arrows. Legolas just has a regular wooden bow with regular arrows. So, who wins? Well, I have to go with Hawkeye on this one. Yes, Legolas is physically superior and is more skilled of a fighter, but this fight probably wouldn't even come down to a hand-to-hand fight, and if it did, it probably wouldn't stay as one. I already said Clint was the better archer, and you add in his trick arrows, I just can't see Legolas winning. Hawkeye wins. Like and subscribe, please leave a comment down below, and please hit the notification bell if y'all did enjoy. Please have a great day and all that great stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.